Hello friends, welcome to RP World. Today I am going to discuss about sales and distribution management. Those are the students of BBA and MBA of marketing department. This video is going to very useful for them. So keep watching to the end of this video. The contents of today's lecture. First I will discuss about the history of sales and distribution management. Then definition of sales management, nature and characteristics of sales management, objectives of sales management, and different process of sales management. So, first topic is the history. That is, there are several phases in recovering the value from selling in the sales management. First phase, when selling took place in the form of exchange of goods, then barter system was followed. Then second phase, when involved the evolution of store concept and goods were stored for sale at one place, and from barter system sales graduated to the inventory form of trade. Then is the third phase, when traders began peddling their wares by searching for and locating customers rather than waiting for customers. So in this phase, the trader locating the customers rather than waiting for customers. Next is the fourth phase, when systematic approach of selling is adapting. Traders realize that certain customers purchased goods from them repeatedly and regular intervals. Then come to the next point, that is fifth phase, when need-based selling is created and emphasis was on identifying customer needs and fulfill them with the product or service. Then come to the next phase, when increasing demand for salesperson to understand the unique needs of customers and offer solution to them. So from this phase, the practicing of consultative selling is created and top priority was given to customer needs in this type of selling. Then seventh phase, that is identify the long-term consequences of making a purchase. That is salesperson focus not only selling the product but also build a long-term consequences. So next is definition of sales management. That is according to the American Marketing Association, which is Committee on Definitions, that sales management is a planning, direction and control of the personal selling activities of a business unit, including recruiting, selecting, training, equipping, assigning, routing, supervising, paying and motivating, as this task apply to the personal sales force. So this is the basic definitions of sales management. Next is nature and characteristics of sales management. First nature is key function. That is, sales management is a key function in many kinds of enterprises. Manufacturing and wholesaling enterprises encounter a wide range of sales problems. Second characteristics is responsible. That sales management is responsible to an important part of marketing functions. It is also responsible for the effective functioning of personal selling activities. Third characteristics is role. That sales manager participate a very crucial role on products, marketing channels and distribution policies, advertising and other promotional strategies. Fourth characteristics is development of human resource. That sales management effort may be exerted in the direction of securing, maintaining, motivating, supervising, evaluating and controlling an effective field sales force. So it is another characteristics. Then is consumer welfare. That the scope of sales management is not confined only to self-centered corporate goals of profit and sales maximization and sustained growth. It goes well beyond these towards consumer welfare, satisfaction, delight and maximum social advantage. Next nature of sales management is customer oriented. That sales management is expected to be customer oriented. It produces what is needed by the customers in the quest of maximum social welfare. Then is functional area. That sales management represents one of the most important functional areas of management. It also represents all the principles of general management such as planning, organizing, direction, motivation, and control applied sales activities. And last but not the least, characteristics is challenging profession. That sales management is a very challenging profession, and key responsible areas of the sales management for obtaining sales volume, handling sales operations, and so as to make contributions to profit and revenue for the business organizations. So next point is objectives of sales management. That every organization has an objective before initializing its function. So first objective of sales management is sales volume. That it is the capacity or the number of items sold or services sold in the normal operations of a company in a specified period. The foremost objective of sales management is to increase sales volume to generate revenue. Then is contribution to profit. That the sales of the organization should contribute to profit, as it is the only revenue generating department. It can be calculated as the percentage or ratio of gain in total turnover. And third objectives of sales management is the continuing growth. That sales management is to retain consumers to continue growth of the organization. There should be regular expansion of sales and demand for an item in the market with new advanced formulation. So these are the major objectives of sales executive has to focus on in sales management. So now next is sales management process. That sales management in an organization is a business discipline, and it is done in an efficient and effective manner through different processes. First process is planning. That planning can be defined as the process of decision making in a systematic manner regarding the goals and the objectives of an organization. In short, it is a process an individual or group will undertake in the future and the resources required for attaining them. Next process is staffing. That staffing is the process of capturing, deploying, and retaining a workforce of optimal quality and quantity to create a positive impact on the firm's effectiveness. This is two types. First is acquisition. That involves human resource planning to select what the organization requires in terms of the numbers of employees needed and their attributes such as knowledge, skills, and abilities in order to effectively meet the job requirements. Next is retention. That is, it is concerned with the management of the outflow of employees from an organization. It combines both managing voluntary practices like resignation and controlling involuntary measures whereby employees are handled out of the organization through redundancy programs. And third process of sales management is the training. The training program in sales management provides frontline sales managers with proven skill, knowledge, and tools they need to driven margin line performance. And after the sales personnel are recruited, the company ensures the training, that is off the job training and on the job training related to the skills, knowledge, and job culture, which helped to meet the selling performance and goals. Fourth process of sales management is the leading. That leading is done by the person who possesses the leadership quality, the ability to motivate other people and get the work done. Next process is the controlling. The task assigned to the sales personnel is monitored to find out whether the organization is achieving its target or the goals as per planning. Controlling is the process which defines the scope of the leads, the actual performance against the planned goals of the organization. Next process is the resources. That resources are the one of the important parts of sales management. as without resources the planned process cannot be implemented. So there are different types of resources in any organization. First is human resource, that can be defined as the section of the business or organization that deals with the hiring, administration and training of staff. Then is financial resource, which is the capital available to a business for investing in the form of cash, liquid securities and credit lines. Third is raw materials, that they are the assets in the form of material possession, and raw materials includes the source from where the raw material could be procured in low cost. Then is technology. It is the application of science especially to industry or commercial goals and objectives. And next process of sales management is the performance. Performance is the completion of a given task measured against known preset standards of accuracy, completeness, cost and speed. And last but not the least is the review the performance. That in this function the leader reviews the past performance and advises the sales personnel regarding the improvements required in the sales management process. This is all about the basics of sales and distribution management. From the next video, I will discuss on more topics of sales management. If you have any query, please do comment in the comment box. And also, if you need full notes of sales and distribution management, please contact in the mail ID given in the description box. So friends, before end the today's session, please subscribe our channel to get more videos on such topics and click the bell icon for faster notification. So stay tuned with us. Thank you. Have a nice day.